CSI Whale. Next!
CapeCast.
Howdy folks, I'm Eric Williams and welcome to CapeCast, the official webcast of the Cape Cod Times for September 24th. Experts mine clues from a washed-up humpback whale in Manomet in the second half of the show. But first, let's take a look at news. In breaking news, a white convertible BMW was found partially submerged this morning in East Bay in Osterville. The car was located about 30 feet from the landing at East Bay Road, and the matter remains under investigation. Stay tuned to CapeCodOnline.com for further developments. And this just in, Barnstable Municipal Airport Manager Quincy Doc Mosby has resigned, according to Airport Commission Chairman Daniel Santos. Mosby was hired in 2001. Read more on this story at CapeCodOnline.com. In the pedal to the metal department, Chilean President Michelle Bachelet and Senator Edward Kennedy rolled up to a Hyannisport podium yesterday where Kennedy was presented with the Order to the Merit of Chile Award for his support of human rights in Chile. After the presentation, Kennedy spoke about the ailing U.S. economy.
The second issue is the extraordinary series of actions that have been taken in the last few days that threaten the economic security of the United States and other countries, including Chile. There has to be accountability. There has to be full disclosure, and Americans everywhere must join together to make sure that those who hold positions of responsibility are going to fulfill them now and in the days and weeks to come.
And you can see a video of the medal presentation at CapeCodOnline.com. Hey folks, a dead 29-foot-long humpback whale washed up on a Manomet Beach yesterday, and CapeCast caught up with a team of experts from New England Aquarium who were seeking scientific facts from the fragrant mound of blubber. So, Tony, what do we have here?
We've got a dead humpback whale. It's a young adult or a juvenile. It's about 29.5 feet long. This is an animal that's been floating around in Cape Cod Bay since last week. It's finally washed up here on Manomet Beach, and we're deciding we would like to be able to save the skeleton for the state. The state's endangered species biologist actually has a list of institutions around the world, at universities, aquariums, museums that want whale skeletons, and so we're trying to be able to salvage this particular animal. This is really very, very decomposed. It's actually, we sort of refer to this kind of level of decomposition as a blubber bag, and in this particular case there's actually a lot of the bones that are actually sticking out on the animal, and it's lost all its density in terms of its height because it's been so beaten about. This humpback whale's also got, it's been as a carcass, it's been fed on by some sharks, which is what it should be fed on.
Now I'm guessing at this point there's no idea about the cause of death for this animal?
No, when it was originally seen floating, and that'd be much more relevant, the big thing is that it didn't have any obvious blunt trauma. We probably won't never really know. In some cases you can have blunt trauma from a vessel strike, and that'll only be revealed on a really extensive autopsy. That's on a fresh carcass. And it didn't have any marine line or fishing gear on it. Those are two very common causes of mortality among large whales here in New England, and it didn't look like it had either one.
So what's going on here is kind of like a CSI whale thing, and a lot of people are just trying to figure out which end is up, and you're trying to save what you can.
Yeah, CSI very late to the fact. This is almost more like cold case. And CSI usually for us is when we can do an extensive necropsy or animal autopsy, is when we have a fresh animal on the beach, and we'll bring a very big team, a lot of veterinarians and biologists to be able to do that, collect many samples and send them out to laboratories all over the country to be able to get more information. When we have a large whale that comes ashore, it's really an opportunity for us to sort of take a glimpse into the health of that particular animal, and when we get enough of those samples, we can sometimes be able to build a profile of what might be happening in terms of general health trends in a whale population.
Now let's check the all-important Cape and Islands weather forecast, backed by Pilgrim Lake video from the Provincetown Truro line. For tonight, mostly clear with a low around 50, and for Thursday, increasing clouds with a high near 62. Okay, we've got to get out of here. This has been CapeCast for September 24th. Till next time, see ya!
CapeCast.